Hello and welcome, and don't, be alarmed. You see a lot of smoke, and, this is our special Halloween episode, but it's not very Halloween-y. So let's do some magic and get a little bit more Halloween-y festive. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, that's a lot better. Welcome to our special edition of our pre-Halloween show, and I'm here with our special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Stella Sarkisian, Clinical Nutrition Manager.
Clinical Nutrition Manager. So you work in the dietary space, right?
Yeah, anything related to food is kind of how we put it.
And I hear you got something special for this month that we're going to talk about later.
Yes, and we're going to show you some samples too. I think you're going to try some.
All right. I'm always game for trying new foods, but welcome and thanks for tuning in. This is, again, your show, The View. And we're going to get started with some announcements. So anytime we're in October, you always remember it's the annual benefits enrollment period. So we're in an open enrollment period. So don't forget, or if you need to, if you don't, some folks like to change their benefits around. Some people don't. I haven't touched mine in, 15 years.
I'm at HSA.
Are you? That's a good idea. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I'm doing the wrong thing. But the 2026 benefits open enrollment period is here. The last day to enroll is Friday, October 31st, which is also Halloween. So make sure you do those changes before October 31st or on October 31st. And you can access the system at the website you see here. So click there if you want to make any changes to your benefits. Also, we have employee health services, the flu clinics. As we're going into the season, the flu season, it's going to start soon. We have seen some flu activity, but not to the numbers that we expect to see later on in the season. But I'm sure you know friends and family members that have been sick lately. Yeah, there's a bug going around.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the flu, but something definitely going around. Nonetheless, flu season is here. And as is customary, we are providing those flu vaccines for y'all free of charge from our employee health services. And there is specific dates and times in October where you can go, or you can just make an appointment with Employee Health Services to get that done. Also, there will be some carts rolling around that might be visiting your area, place of work. So they have a rolling cart and a mobile flu vaccine clinic. So I will be getting my vaccine soon, and you'll see me wince and cry because I don't like needles. But it's very important not only to protect yourself, but to protect our patients and to protect the community. The more people we have with vaccine, the less of a severe flu season that we expect. If you can't make the pop-up, no problem. You can come over to Cottage G. It's open from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can walk in anytime. And it's also important for those that can't get the flu vaccine. So you're also helping protect those folks as well. Also, we're having some Halloween cafeteria specials.
We are.
And as you know, I'm sure you know this about me, Stella, that I like to eat. You often see me in the cafeteria all the time. And so tell us about these specials that we're having for Halloween.
Okay, so remember, these are on Friday, Halloween, October 31st at lunch. First come, first serve. So we're going to have 3 things. They're pretty spectacular. The girl special is a monster smash burger on a charcoal brioche bun. And you guessed it, the bun is black.
Wow.
Yeah.
Charcoal brioche.
Yeah, we're getting fancy, and all of you. For dessert, we're going to have blueberries and mud apples. And finally, for drinks, unheard of at all of you, Virgin Bloody Marys.
Yeah, okay. All right. So, yeah, sounds interesting. I'm curious to see what that looks like. But if you stay tuned there's going to be a short video after this show where I'm actually sampling some of these foods. So stay tuned for that. And I'm looking forward to that as well. That's why I didn't wear a tie, because I didn't want to get my tie dirty today. So
that's a good idea.
Yeah. All right. And part of the Employee Engagement Committee, they also will be having Halloween events. And I just want to remind you that on Friday, October 31st, don't miss the pumpkin carving contest, decorating contest. You can drop these off in the first floor lobby starting at 11 a.m. There are prizes associated with the best decorated, the best carved. There's also the annual legendary All of You costume contest. So register at 11 a.m. on the first floor auditorium, and the parade starts sharply at noon. And just as a reminder, there's a flyer that will be shown here. The costumes must be office appropriate, so no blood, no politics, no horror themes, overly horror themes, and let's not use some hospital supplies. And there's also prizes included for this for different categories, up to $100. It's a lot of money. No,
We're famous for this.
yeah, I know. I heard
Yeah,
it.
I think everyone gets really excited.
They do. I'm excited. Aren't you excited?
I am. I love seeing the cars pumpkins on the first floor.
Does Dietary participate in the group?
You know what? We leave it to the professionals like PT
All right.
and, the notorious winners.
All right, cool. So yeah, see you there. Also, I'd like to show some pictures of a memorial in the Patient Access Building. The folks out in the Patient Access Center displayed each October a memorial to former all of you employees and team members, primarily from the Patient Access Center and Financial Services, who have passed away. It's a beautiful, touching memorial, giving remembrance of all the folks that we used to work here and were part of the team. So a special thank you to Maria Fernandez from PFS for keeping this meaningful tradition alive and ensuring that we continue to honor those who played an important role here at all of you. So if you have time, it'd be cool to just visit a Patient Access Center and visit the memorial. If you have a memorial you'd like to contribute, please reach out to them and they will happily add that to the memorial as well. All right. And you're also here because we're now going into the holiday season. I think, Halloween starts that off. We're going to get lots of goodies and candied apples and black brioche buns and
We are.
tons of food. But your background, you've studied this, right? How to stay healthy. I always see you walking around. So you're a pretty healthy person, right?
Yeah, so that's going to be part of how we're going to stay healthy this Halloween.
How do you stay healthy
Okay.
during this season?
So it's tricky, right? When I say Halloween, what's the first thing you think?
Candy,
Yeah.
of
So
course.
until our scientists can figure out a way can be healthy, we're going to have to use some other tips to lessen the damage this season. So really the most effective thing that you can do is homemade, healthy, non-candy treats. What does this include? So it's going to be things like from scratch, homemade trail mix with seeds, nuts, some cinnamon for the season, dried fruits for sweetness, also seasonally decorated fruit. Think about like a little clementine, right? Looks like a pumpkin. You can paint on that. And then popcorn, make yourself, buy, put into individual baggies, give away. So healthier than the traditional candies. But remember, the most important thing about the homemade items is the presentation.
Yeah.
That's what really elevates it and gives it that pizzazz.
Yeah,
But if you don't have the time and patience of Martha
I
Stewart,
don't know.
yeah, I know.
And I'm not that creative.
And it's on a Friday, so a lot working against us.
Yeah.
For us, there are some other things that you can do. So think about trick-or-treating. If you have a kiddo you're going to take out, maybe take them on the longer route, go with them, get your steps in
Good
for
idea.
the expected treats. Yeah. And then if you don't have kiddos, you can take your pup out for a walk. You can go check out the decorations, see what scary stuff your neighbor put up this year. Get your steps in, hit a minimum of 10,000 a day, always a good goal. Now, outside of that, when you do have your kids come home with those giant bags of candies, one thing you could do is just sit down and have them make 2 piles. Things they can't part with and candy they're willing to donate. So you can look into local areas or shelters, or sometimes the Army also takes candy donations. As far as the pile that they do keep, have a sit down and decide when are we going to have it and how much do we have. A good rule of thumb is after a meal and no more than 1 to 2 pieces of candy. I'm going to say per meal, or, so that's 6 candy opportunities a day, but the less the better.
There's so many rules, Stella. I don't know.
In this day and age, you have to set rules to live healthy.
But you're right. I mean, you're absolutely right. And I like the creative ideas. I think you're right about the presentation. When you look at trail mix and then you look a bowl of Snickers, it's like, I don't know. But if the trail mix looks cool and the presentation's
a nice bag, a little ribbon.
I'm more inclined to eat that, all right? And also the popcorn, right? You could probably do some food coloring, I don't know.
You could, yeah.
Right?
There's a lot of great flavors
Make
out
it
there.
a little bit fun. I also like the idea of taking a longer route, right? Getting your steps in.
Yeah. Plenty to see this season. From holidays, like Christmas, Thanksgiving, there's a lot of decoration. Just beautiful out there.
All right, awesome. So, take a look. If you have too much candy, I'll take donations. Walk them over to my office. I'll gladly take them. But yeah, let's be careful and just watch what we eat this holiday season, because it's a long season, right? You start with October, and then you go into Thanksgiving, and then the holiday season's in December. I know tamales are abundance of tamales in December. So it's a long season. So let's kick off the season in a healthy way.
Pace yourself.
Yeah.
Conscious consumption.
Portion control. I'm told.
Yeah.
I'm told. I don't practice it. But
we can try.
I'm just kidding. All right. Trivia of the week. Last episode's trivia question was, which famous muralist from the San Fernando Valley created a large-scale work celebrating Chicano identity, including pieces at Pacoima's Mural Mile? Now, this is a question in celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month for the month of October, and the answer is Levi Ponce. And so Monica Leal, Senior Secretary with Nursing Administration, congratulations. You are the winner of the T-shirt, the special all of you created T-shirt. Wear it with pride. Come on over to administration, and you can get that as well. All right. And we have another trivia question. Would you like to help me read that?
I'll take this one. So what vegetable was originally used to carve jack-o'-lanterns before pumpkins became popular in the United States?
It wasn't always a pumpkin?
I guess not. So it wasn't, but your options are a turnip, a potato, a beet, or a carrot.
I wonder if this is where Mr. Potato Head came from.
Oh, that's a good one.
Who knows? I don't know the answer. If you think you know the answer, do not Google it, do not chat GPT it. But if you know the answer, submit it in our feedback button. The first person to answer correctly will win an awesome All of You T-shirt.
Those are so great this year. I love those T-shirts. You can buy them too.
Yeah. You can buy them. You can win them. But yeah, we'll have them around at various events, and there'll be prizes. They are a cool T-shirt.
They are.
All right. Shout outs. We have a great catch to identify a potential safety issue before it reached the patient. And this month we celebrate Eves Climaco, an RN in urgent care, and Myra Nava, an RN in urgent care. Thank you for your vigilance, exceptional commitment to patient safety. Thank you so much. All right. And last week we visited a couple of departments during our executive rounds. The first one was the L&D and OB triage area. And very special group of people there. They were recently awarded the U.S. News and World Report's Best Maternity Care Hospital. So congratulations to all the folks that work in these units. They have 8 labor and delivery rooms, 2 OR suites dedicated for cesarean births. So they don't just do births in a delivery room. They also perform surgical procedures. The cesarean section, they have their own OR. So not only are they trained for the bedside procedures, they're also trained for the OR. So it's a special group of folks out there. Thank you so much. And always leading in maternity care quality metrics. So thank you so much for all the work, and congratulations on that awesome designation.
That's great.
We also visited the pathology laboratory areas. And we have a lab which is a CAP accredited high volume diagnostic service performing over 4.2 million tests annually across multiple specialties. And what's really cool about this, we have this accreditation agency that comes in and says, yes, you're doing this right. No, you need to improve these things. Well, in 2024, that accreditation agency came in and found 0 deficiencies. So they were almost perfect in their inspection. And so it's because of people that work in that area that take real good, not only care of our patients, but are really invested in the work that they do. I don't know. I'm sure you get your blood drawn every so often, right? Yeah. Do you enjoy it?
Not at all.
Yeah,
you really need a special touch to work in the lab and make people feel comfortable.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So the phlebotomist, thank you so much. I hear that a lot of folks, they always say they have a light hand, so that's great. I usually, whenever I get my blood drawn, I have to tell the phlebotomist. I typically pass out, so they lay me down and do the blood. Yeah,
that's great. I'd love to pass out and just not be there for it too.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. I don't see that side.
No, it's great.
All right, cool. Well, congratulations, folks that work in the pathology laboratory. Thank you so much for all that you do. All right, on to our feedback button inquiries. Today we only received 2. The first question is, what is a triad and why the name? So I think they're referring to the triad leadership model that we recently implemented. And what that means is that typically in a clinical department, let's say, for example, the emergency department, there is a physician lead, there is an administrative lead for over operations, and there's a nursing lead. And so what we created is the triad in terms of shared governance for that department. So those 3 leaders collectively together, collaboratively, lead that department and lead that department in quality initiatives and safety initiatives, in implementing new innovative procedures. So we just get more cohesive implementation of great things. Each individually, they do great work for example, in the emergency department. What this does is just put structure into that triad leadership model. It says, how did you choose the name The View? So I had this dream, and it just came to me. I was like, you should cut. No, it's pretty easy, right? We work at All of You. Yeah. This is the view of all of you. Yeah. Initially, we thought, let's call it The View at All of You, but it sounded a little too redundant, so we just call it The View. And I know there's a show already on TV called The View, but no one watches it. Yeah, everyone watches it.
It works.
And we own the name, so it's like The View belongs to us. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's the name. I think it's a cool name. It's The View at the The View, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was cool.
It's very organic.
Yeah, it's just because it works. I don't have any other things to it. It was just a simple thing to do. All right. I guess people were expecting like this grand story, and I was like, no, it was just something that just came up. All right. Another suggestion: we need patient and visitor grievance forms in English and Spanish. Yes, if there's a patient that does not speak English or read English, and they need a form in Spanish that they can easily understand or read, absolutely, we can make those available. We can even explore making it available in other languages that we encounter often other than English. So that's something that we can have our interpreter department look into. Okay. Yeah, I think we've reached the end. How did it go? What do you think?
Did well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
full
a good one.
Yeah. It's a Halloween episode. Again, we'll see you soon, either at the flu vaccine clinic or at the various events on Thanksgiving. I'm already
Halloween.
Yeah. Halloween. Or catch me in the cafeteria on that day enjoying the awesome food. Remember, stay tuned for the review of the food that I'm gonna try and give my honest feedback on, and then we'll see you soon. We also have an Instagram giveaway alert. So for those that are following us on Instagram, or if you haven't followed us on Instagram, go on over on our Instagram, which is allovyou_UCLA. Like our last 3 posts, share one post to your story, and the first 5 people to do that will receive a free All of You branded t-shirt. Those cool t-shirts that we were talking about. Once you've completed all the steps, email Brenda Frausto to confirm, as she will coordinate the t-shirt pickup. So we're going to be monitoring that Instagram account, so let us know. Make sure to tag us and follow us on allovyou_UCLA. All right, stay safe, help each other, be kind, have a safe Halloween, and we will see you soon. Thank you to my co-host Stella for being here. She made this fun, and we will see you soon. Thanks.
Always a pleasure. Take care.
Welcome back, and check this food out. There's so much stuff. This is what's going to be available on Halloween at lunchtime, and we're going to try this out. But I need some help. I think we need some help to describe what we have in front of us here today.
Okay. Let me conjure up Chef Nick Lopez, our executive chef. You ready?
Yes. Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
So, are you and your team is what you guys thought of creating these things for Halloween?
Absolutely. So we love Halloween over here at All of You. We brought back some cool classics. Right here we have our blueberries right in the middle. Those are our white chocolate covered strawberries. This year we're doing some drink beverage specials. We have our chamoy covered gummy worms in our Virgin Bloody Marys. And then at the very end on that side of the desserts, you have our mud apples. Those are our chocolate covered apples with Oreo, crumb, and gummy worms. And And then this one right here is going to be on our grill. This is a charcoal brioche bun. It's going to be called our Monster Smash Burger. It is served with a tomato bacon relish, as well as green leaf lettuce. It's very decadent, so please, everybody, enjoy. We have some samples for everyone to also take a bite if they want.
All right.
Thank you.
So what order should we start? Should we start with...
I love savory, so yeah, burgers, my hands down, number one pick.
Let's see.
Are you trying this with us?
Yeah.
All right, so the first thing we're trying is, say that again, it's a brioche smash burger.
Yeah, on a charcoal activated bun. It has a little bacon, caramelized onions, and cherry tomatoes, as well as other seasonings. Those are all secret spices.
Is the bun gonna make my teeth turn black? No.
Nope.
It's not a trick or anything.
Oh, it's good. It's worth it. That's great. It's a good amount of protein in there.
Oh yes, it'd be definitely
With protein. It's a huge patty.
Mm-hmm.
You can totally tell the flavors. They're in there, and you're right. Super savory. That dressing, remind me what that dressing's in?
It's a tomato bacon relish. So it's got a little bit of mustard in there, a little bit of caramelized.
That's the sweetness I'm getting, the caramelized onions in this. And this is awesome.
That's really good.
So don't forget to try this. I am definitely going to have that day. This is totally awesome. Thank you so much.
I'm going to line up at 11 a.m. when the cap.
Oh yeah.
I bet there's going to be a line, after this video. We're trying to make this video go viral. Trying all these great foods. All right, what do we have next?
Do you want to take a little break and get a little sip of your Virgin Bloody Mary? This does have a little tahini on the rim, as well as the chamoy. And inside each one of these cups is going to have its own little chamoy gummy worm. You have to find your little worm at the very bottom of your cup.
All right, I see it. So this is a non-alcoholic Bloody Mary. All right, let's try this. Cheers.
That's great.
Super awesome. Right in time.
Missing one thing.
What is that? Yeah,
For the after hours.
Yeah, for after hours it'd be great. But this alcoholic, non-alcoholic Bloody Mary is super awesome. You could totally. I love citrus. I love the tahini. I love the chamoy. I mean, you can serve me this all day. It's just totally awesome. And there's a
little gummy worm at the bottom of each one. That's
supposed to be able to try to get.
So that's the goal.
Telling you just can't avoid candy this season. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. This is super delicious.
Now we're gonna go Nature's Candy. We do have our fruit that is covered in chocolate. So we have our blueberries. These are ghost-inspired berries. We actually had them last year. We brought them back because they were very popular. Grab one of these.
Yep. And you could buy these for yourself or buy this for a friend in that day.
Absolutely.
It's got that. Is that the face from I Know What You Did? Or is it I Know What You Did Last?
Well, each one's going to have a little different face. Sometimes they end up like us. Sometimes they end up like the Scream.
Oh, different.
Yeah, each one's a little different.
Different bleeding eye. Yeah.
All right, let's try this.
I don't usually like white chocolate, but that's really good.
I don't know if are strawberries even in season? Because they're super sweet.
Mm-hmm.
We get some good strawberries.
These are good strawberries, I'll wait.
Really tasty.
And you can buy these and give them away as a treat too.
Absolutely.
Right? So.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one, definitely, this one's a shareable size apple, but this is our mud apple. We also are going to probably have a couple other surprises towards the end, but these are our baseline desserts that we're going to have available for Halloween.
All right.
And it will be just on that Friday.
And so when you're selling and available, they're going to be available like this.
They're going to be whole, just like that.
Ah, that's pretty cool. Look.
That's so tempting.
I know. I'd rather bite this and. But all right, let's try this. And so what's the?
So you got Oreo crumbs as well as the dark chocolate, and then you have your gummy worms as well.
Yeah, can't avoid all this candy, Stella.
No, you can't. We're gonna have to go on a walk after this. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. A tangular from the apple. It's really awesome with the chocolate and the cookie crumble. That's definitely gonna go on my teeth.
Uh-huh.
But this is also awesome because if you don't have a costume that day, you can buy this, eat this, and then you'll smile. It'll probably scare everyone with your Oreo teeth.
Definitely.
But this is great. This is awesome. I like like I said, the tanginess of the apple with the sweetness of the chocolate. Very cool combination. So all of this is going to be available October 31st.
October 31st.
For lunch only, though.
For lunch.
For lunch only.
Yep.
Okay.
So I saw.
Yeah. So you guys have the costume contest working in your favor because, everyone's going to be going to watch that.
Yep. Right across. It's going to be right across the auditorium.
Yeah.
Now tell me about, these are pretty cool. Like,
These are just like a little special for the full-size version.
all right.
Those are mozzarella olive eyeballs.
Can I try it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, is this going to be part of the drink as well?
Unfortunately not. But the gummy worm chamoy will be.
That's good too. Well, thanks so much, Chef Nick. This is pretty awesome.
Thank you.
I don't think I've been in a place in a hospital really that had offerings for Halloween, so this is pretty cool. It's in the spirit of Halloween. I know all of you like to do Halloween big.
Very big.
Yeah.
With the decorations and the contests and the costumes, and this is just a great addition. I want to thank you, Chef Nick, and your team. And your dedicated, your team is awesome. Always in there, and they're always helpful and friendly. So I really want to thank your team. And Stella, thank you for being a taste tester with me. And this is totally great. So don't forget, Halloween day for lunch. Line up early. They open at 11 for lunch. There's going to be a huge line out there. If you drop my name, you might get or that you watch this video. But this is awesome. Don't forget their burger with the black bun, the non-alcoholic Bloody Mary. The awesome strawberries that are super sweet. Like, you can't find strawberries this sweet, even with the chocolate. And the mud apple that's going to be available. So come on over and try this out, and you might catch us there. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.